And this is like my first get to know me mukbang video. I have a couple hundred subscribers. So I know a lot of times with the voiceovers, you hear my voice, but you don't get to really put the voice to the face. So here I am. But yeah, this is my first mukbang video, first get to know me video. So I just found like 10 questions on Google that I'm going to answer. And while doing that, we're just going to enjoy some beautiful blue crabs. A lot of times I know people do like, king crab and snow crabs, but I love blue crabs. I can eat them all day, every day. And so that's what we're going to eat today. So before we begin, I need to pour some wine. I'm drinking this Natura Rosé. I don't know if it's gonna pick it up. Let me set it down. I got it at Publix. It's a vegan wine. I didn't know wine could be vegan, but it's a vegan wine. And I'm just gonna pour some in my glass. I mean, I think that's a pretty decent amount. Let's put that here so I'm not blocking my face. And gotta put my hair up. I ain't got a scrunchie, so we just gonna have to make it do what it do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put some gloves on because I'm not trying to dirty my hands. Wow. We're getting ready. I guess I can start or ask myself the first question. So the first question is, why did you start YouTube? Pause. I've always wanted to make a YouTube channel, but something about fear and insecurities. You know what? Sometimes your fears and insecurities could play a big part of you succeeding in or not succeeding. So for years, I've probably been on YouTube for like 11, 12 years, something like that. And I'm like, I want to make a video, like I want to get on YouTube, but I'm like, I don't think I'm good enough or I can't do it. But and I didn't think I was gonna have to talk about this, but long story short, my brother passed away last year, and it was sudden. And so for some reason, like when there's like a death in the family or you lose like a loved one or a close one, you start to really evaluate life. Everyone's like, we're here for a good time, not a long time, or I have tomorrow to do this. And a lot of times, well, we don't know if we really do have tomorrow. So, I was like, you know what? Forget it. All you need is faith the size of a mustard seed. So I was like, let me just do it. It's really for fun. I want to come on here. I want to, do cooking videos. Some that I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but I have a couple cooking videos. And I'll do maybe some beauty stuff, and some lifestyle and traveling because I love to travel. So really, I'm doing YouTube because I've always wanted to do it. So now I'm going to do it. So that is the answer to question number one. But let's get into these blue crabs. I should have got another bowl because I like to eat my legs last, so I'm gonna go grab a bowl. All right, y'all. I'm back. So, I made some blue crabs today because, like I said, or I don't know if it made the video, but I prefer blue crabs over snow crab legs and king crab legs. I also like Dungeness crab because it's like a mix of blue crab and snow crab. That's why I made blue crabs. But second question is, where did you grow up? So I am a Florida girl, born and raised. I was born in Miami, Dade County. I thought I would eat these last time. I'm eating them first. Hold on. I don't know how people eat and talk at the same time. I just feel like that's not ladylike, but I guess we doing it today. Mm. Mm-hmm. Wait, there's more. Okay. So like I was saying, I was born, I'm a Florida girl, born and raised in, well, born in the county of Dade. Raised in Tampa, also known as Champa Bay. Y'all know we won the Super Bowl last year. And I believe we won the hockey championship as well, for the Stanley Cup. And I believe we either made it to the World Series. I don't know. But yeah, from Tampa Bay. And pretty much been here all my life. I love Tampa. When we moved here, wasn't really much going on. But once we got Tom Brady, it's like everybody and their mama wanted to move here. And I don't know why, because we already get like a lot of snowbirds, like when it gets cold. And then to have all these other people come, traffic here is ridiculous. So good. Okay. So, yeah, I've been in Tampa all my life. I love it here. Would I ever leave? Probably not. Only because my family's here and I travel a lot, so I don't really get tired of being here, if that makes sense. Next question. What is your favorite movie? Or what is my favorite movie? My favorite movie, to be honest, I don't know the answer to this question because it's like a tie between Finding Dory and The Best Man. So, I guess if you want to say favorite, like childhood cartoon or childhood movie, definitely Finding Nemo. I'm sorry. Definitely Finding Dory. And then as an adult, my favorite movie would be The Best Man. What's so crazy is I watched The Best Man when I was a child or adolescent, I guess. And I did not know the premise to that movie. I just know I really like the ending scene when they do the electric slide to Candy. But when I got older and I watched it, I was like, oh my God. I should not have been watching that movie as a kid. But as an adult, that movie, it's a good movie. Let's see here. Fourth question. Put this in some of the sauce. Where's my lemon at? Y'all, come on. Get into it. The fourth question. What is your favorite show? This was also, you know what? We just gonna have to get into it. Now I'm trying to be cute with this because I really don't like to eat messy. But then again, when you eating crabs, how can it not be messy? Okay. So favorite show. I wrote down like 4. So first one, is Chopped. I feel like that's kind of like a no-brainer since I like to cook. But I can watch Chopped all day, every day. The same episode all the time. And then, all right, y'all. Don't judge me, but Wheel of Fortune. I still watch it. Today. I've been watching it since I was a kid. And I faithfully watch it every day. Or I at least DVR it, and then I'll catch up on whatever episodes I may have missed. And then right after that, it's Jeopardy. Loki kind of like a nerd. And I feel like watching Jeopardy kind of keeps my brain sharp, even if I don't know all the answers to the questions. But at least I learned something, though. This movie, I'm sorry. All American. If you've never watched All American, I highly recommend that you do. I highly recommend that you do. A friend of mine put me on All American maybe like 2 years ago. I believe this was probably pre-pandemic. I've been hooked ever since. So Chopped, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, and All American. Definitely my favorite shows. Oh yeah, I got some shrimp up in here, y'all. Put that lemon on it. It's probably why people just eat and not talk, because it's hard to do both, to be honest. Let's see. The next question is, what is my zodiac sign? So I'll give you a hint. We are very indecisive. I believe our like symbol is like scales or something. Not something. It is scales, which is kind of cool because, like I said, we are very, look at this, indecisive. I remember I seen a quote a long time ago. It said, you never know what tips on a Libra scale. And that's true, because 1 minute I could be real, cool, calm, and collective. And the next minute, I'm not. And then also, I am very indecisive. I literally have to do eeny, meeny, miny, mo for me to make a decision. Or I'll have someone make the decision for me, because I really don't know what I want to do or what I should do most times. But yeah, I'm a Libra. And my birthday is October 12th. So if I have some birthday twins or triplets or whatever, if I have some birthday shares, or if you're a Libra, go ahead and comment below your birthday. Yeah. So of that question, I'm gonna take these gloves off, or at least this one, because I really want to drink my wine. Also got, it's some eggs down here. Got some cucumbers. Definitely got this from B Love. You know what's so funny? When I first saw her like eating with the cucumbers, I was like, mm-mm. But it's actually really good. Like really, really good. I got some of these onions. Mm-mm-mm. Should put the eggs at the top. I don't think I can find them in here. They're way down there, y'all. I did not want to get my fingers dirty. I got one. Oh, it's a couple up here. Okay. I'm just gonna leave that there. Got me a good old egg. My hand gonna get dirty, but it's okay. Mm. Yeah, it's the egg for me. Put some of this sauce on here. Really good. Okay. So, eat this till we get back to the questions. And some wine. Okay. Next question is, what countries have you traveled to? So, I love traveling. You know, COVID, when it first started, kind of threw me off because I had so many plans to go so many places. But y'all know that wasn't going to happen. Prior to COVID, I had gone to Jamaica. I went on a cruise. I think I went to 2 cruises to the Bahamas. Been to Haiti. I'm Haitian, so been to Haiti. I've been to Punta Cana for spring break. If you've been to Punta Cana, you know how that is on spring break. I don't know if I said Jamaica, but Jamaica as well. And then, oh, and Cuba. Cuba was nice. But then, you know, COVID came and said, y'all finna sit y'all behinds all the way down. So prior to COVID, I had plans to go to Puerto Rico for like a Afro Fest and just a whole bunch of different places, but didn't get to go. I mean, at this point, these gloves just gonna have to come off. No. I'm just gonna need it like this. Okay. And I had plans to go like a lot of different countries and different places, but you know, the whole world was shut down. However, since everyone's been opening up, I've gone to, I went to Mexico actually, Tulum. I went to Tulum. Last January. And then just recently I came back from Costa Rica. Costa Rica was nice. I went to La Fortuna. La Fortuna, Costa Rica. That was really nice. And then this year, or in a couple weeks actually, I'll be heading to Turks and Caicos. I think I might try to vlog that trip. I don't know. We'll see. If y'all want me to vlog Turks and Caicos, let me know. Comment below like, hey, definitely do a video. That way I can try to give you guys, as much information and content as possible. But yeah, so let me see. Oh, was this prior? Yeah. I've also been to Paris. And then from Paris, I went to New Amsterdam. And I went to Niger, which is in Africa. So my first time going to Africa was 20. Yeah, I'm terrible with years. I want to say it was 2018. Yeah, 2018. So my best friend, her family's from Niger. So we planned a trip to go to Paris. At that time, we flew Air Canada. It was like $500 round trip from Orlando to Paris. And then we spent a couple of days in Paris, and then we flew to Niger. That was a pretty cheap ticket too. Can't remember how much it cost, but I know our airfare was like less than $1,000 for sure to go to both of those locations. So we did Paris for like, I think 3-4 days. And then we did Niger, I think 7 to 10. Again, I'm not really good with dates. I just know I had a good time. And then we went back to Paris for a couple of days. And then we took a bus, like a Greyhound, to New Amsterdam. But it stopped in like different places. Like it stopped in Brussels and a couple other countries. I don't really remember. But we went to New Amsterdam for like 3 days. And we got to visit so back in school we had to read the Diary of Anne Frank. We actually got to visit the house that they were in. It's in New Amsterdam. I think it was like $20 to go. But yeah, we went, and I would say that's probably one of my memorable, whatever, y'all know what I'm trying to say. That is one like trip that I'll always remember, because growing up, I read Anne Frank like 2 or 3 times, or you always hear about it, but to actually go, I guess it's the museum now. But anyways, when you go, it's like when you read something and then you like actually go and visit and see where everything took place. It's kind of chilling, but also like, wow, I'm here, Oh, that was cool. But I wouldn't do New Amsterdam for no more than 3 days. Maybe 4 if you're stretching it, because it's not that big of a country to me where you need to be spending like a week, 5 days. I don't do that. One thing I will say, for those of you who have gone, I don't know, my best friend, like when we travel, she always like looks up everything. I'm the type of person, I'm gonna book the ticket and we're gonna do what we're gonna do when we get there. So, I heard about the red light district, but I didn't know too much of it or where it was gonna be. And we did a tour of the city. And we were just walking, and it's like alley, Like it's a lot of alleys in New Amsterdam. We was walking in the alley. All of a sudden, I see a whole bunch of naked women. I'm like, what's going on? My best friend, she was like, this is the red light district. I don't know. Maybe I was just assuming, or maybe because it was during the day, but I was assuming it to be like, literally red lights, everywhere, flashing disco lights, something to be like, it's the red light district. But no, it's just an alley and some naked ladies. Kind of like, okay, so when you go to the mall and there's like the mannequins and you window shop, that's kind of what it is. So it's like a alley and a whole bunch of windows, and you see the women and they're like moving around trying to lure you to get you to come do whatever. Um, Honestly, I wasn't impressed, but that was there too. I completely forgot about the red light district. But yeah, Amsterdam, just do a couple days. Um, mm, I don't want to get dirty on camera, y'all. I'm trying to eat cute. But yeah, so that was New Amsterdam. Now Africa, listen, whether you are African American or not, well, really, if you are African American, I highly recommend going to Africa. I don't care where you go, just go. Because it's something about being on the motherland as a black person. I don't know, it just gave me like goosebumps because it's like, wow, like this is where our people come from. And, now I'm American, obviously, many ancestors, later and later and later. It's like, wow, I'm where like my people came from. And it may not be Niger, but it's Africa. Um, so I definitely I enjoyed that trip. And I do plan on going back. But again, with COVID, things are kind of well, it's getting better now because we're like 2 years through this pandemic. If you've been to Africa or like a country besides Niger in Africa, let me know where you went and things that you did or could do, because my birthday is coming up and I do plan on going or traveling again to Africa. So if anybody has any ideas or any suggestions, put it in my comments so that I know where to go. So yeah, so those are some of the places that I've traveled to. There could be more, but I really don't remember, y'all. Let's see. What are your biggest pet peeves? So I can't stand when people spit. And I know we all gotta spit, right? Well, I prefer to swallow your spit. But people that like go like do the noise like the and then like spit, I can't stand that because don't nobody need to know you about to do all that. Or like when people spit on the sidewalk, just like you just walk and they spit like kind of like where you're about to walk. I hate that. Or how you be driving and people just open their door and they spit. I hate it. So yeah, spitting like, and I know, just I can't. And then the other one, is burping. I hate, or I can't stand when people just be like burping out loud. Like, I know you can say excuse me, but did you really have to do all that? It'd be like, I just can't. Like, if you're gonna burp, tell me you're gonna burp so I can walk away or something. I just, it's, I cannot. I just cannot. So yeah, those are my, and I don't like when people run water for like an unnecessary amount of time or leave the lights on for an unnecessary amount of time. I'm not like, oh, we got to save the planet, but water is just running and nobody's using it. You're not doing nothing with it. Why are you wasting it? Same thing with electricity. Lights are on. You're not in a room or no, whatever room the lights are on. They're just on just to be on. For what reason? Electricity ain't cheap. And the funny thing is, I'm like that everywhere. If I'm at my mom's house, my best friend's house, anybody's house, and I see the lights are on for no reason, like I know you're not using these lights, like they're just on just to be on, I'm gonna turn them off. Because why? You know? Those are my pet peeves. What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? Or what is the weirdest thing I've ever eaten? When I went on a cruise, I went on a cruise to the Bahamas. And cruises, they have you eat all types of stuff. Well, there's a lot of stuff on the menu. And one time, or a lot of days, escargot was on the menu for dinner. And my best friend was like, oh, we should try some escargot. And I'm like, you know what? We're on a cruise. Why not? And it was good. So the reason why I say it's the weirdest thing, because when I was a kid, and this is going to sound so bad, Peter, don't get to me or don't come for me. But when I lived in Miami, one of our houses had like a lot of snails and slugs and stuff. So as a kid, mind you, I'm like, 6, 7, old enough to know that I probably shouldn't have been doing this. But we had these neighbors. They will always like, kill the snails and the slugs in their backyard. So they're like, if you don't like them, which I didn't, I don't do bugs, you can just get some salt, put some salt on them, and you're going to die. That's what I did. So I've never really liked snails or slugs. I don't care for bugs. So when I had the opportunity to try it, I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. But they had it loaded in butter and salt and garlic. Oh my God. It was so good. But like, would I eat it today, right now? Like if somebody put it in front of me? Probably not. I think when I was younger, I was more willing to try new things. But now that I'm older, I'm not really about that life. So yeah. That was probably the weirdest thing I would say I've eaten. Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. Another question I have is, what is my favorite board game? So I'm not sure if they made this a board game yet. I guess I don't know how they would. But no, it's not a board game. So I'm going to say, what's my favorite game? My favorite game is Candy Crush, y'all. I was addicted when Candy Crush first came out. And I'm still addicted. I'm probably on like level 4,000, maybe. I play every day because I like to get the extra bonuses and stuff. But kind of like with the Jeopardy thing, how I watch Jeopardy to like keep my mind somewhat functioning. That's what I do with Candy Crush. Because it is a mind game. Like, you got to use your brain to try to pass these levels. And there's different roadblocks, different things that will prevent you from passing. But the more you play, the more you exercise your brain, the easier it is to pass the levels. So yeah, Candy Crush. One thing I can say though, I've never played Monopoly. Y'all, do not come for me. Don't come for me in the comments, but I've never played Monopoly. I don't know how to play Monopoly. I know it's something with money and not going to jail and maybe buying property, but I don't know how to play Jeopardy. And what else I've never played? Jeopardy. Not Jeopardy, I'm sorry. Monopoly and Candyland. I don't really even know how to play Candyland. Again, don't come for me. Ooh, another game I like. So, I don't know. So, another game I like is Phase 10. That's a card game. It's not necessarily a board game, but it is a card game. And I learned how to play Phase 10 when I went to college for my undergrad. I'm not gonna say for my undergrad. My first couple of years of higher education, I went to FAMU, home of the Rattlers. Um, and our friends, it was a pretty large group of us, but we would play Phase 10 in the Pattyfoot dorms in the hallway. Y'all know Pattyfoot, y'all know what it is. You went to FAMU, you know Pattyfoot. But we'll play Phase 10 in the hallways all day, every day, like during everyone's class break, over the weekend. We was just Phase 10. It will be like a group of 10 of us. So we'll have to buy like 3 packs of Phase 10 because obviously you're not 10 people can't play on like a deck of cards. But I got addicted to it. It's kind of like Uno, but way better. And yeah, so Phase 10, my favorite card game. And Candy Crush is my favorite, I guess, online digital game, whatever. And then the last question I have on here is what is what is the greatest risk you've ever taken? To be honest, making this video, hopefully I post it. If I post it, then you know I took the risk. But one of my greatest risks, aside from posting this YouTube video, I'm trying to find some scrimps. Aside from posting this YouTube video, is I got some corn. Forgot I had corn in here. Is jumping out of a plane. I want to say we was 14,000 feet in the air. The spiciness was good to me. But corn good. But yeah, jumping out of a plane, 14,000 feet in the air for one of my best friend's birthday. So, sorry y'all. This corn is really good. So, back in December, one of my best friends decided she wanted to go skydiving for her birthday. And I just said, yeah, I don't know why. Maybe because I'm low-key adventurous for real. But, yeah. So anyway, in December, we went skydiving. And I believe the levels was like 11,000, 14,000, and 16,000, or 14 and 18. And we did 14 codes in the middle, and it was all of our first times. And y'all, when we got there, I was so excited. So excited, but I don't know if they were like kind of behind or what. We ended up waiting for a long time. So what went from, hold on y'all, trying to get these onions. Look at this. So what went from being excited turned into straight nervousness and anxiety. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. It's so good. But one went from being nervous turned into straight anxiety. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was like, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do it. But I mean, I already paid the money, so I was gonna go anyway. But yeah, it was like, okay, your group is ready to go. I'm like, kind of kicking and screaming in my head, like, I don't want to go. But they got us dressed, put the harnesses on, and we had this plan. The plan was, I wanted to go like third, fourth, fifth, somewhere in the middle. But my the guy that was flying with me, I guess my instructor, he had just jumped off with someone else prior to us having to go back in the air. So he needed, some time to get situated. So I'm the last one that gets on the plane. And when we on the plane, I'm looking like, well, how they gonna jump first if I'm in the front? And that's when I knew, like, I think I'm going first. So luckily, so it was like this girl, me, and then my crew in the back, or everybody else in the back. And we get to like halfway in the air. I think it was like 7,000 feet in the air. And he was like, yeah, we're halfway there. I'm like, what? I don't know if I can do this. Sorry. I don't know if I can do this. And so there was this girl, she flew by herself. She was going 11,000 feet. So when I tell y'all, the door opened and it's like she was here today and gone tomorrow. Like it was like she was here, boop, she was gone. I was like, I looked at my flying partner. I said, I don't think I could do this. It was like, yeah, you can't. You're next. So we scoot up, whatever. They're like, oh, kick your feet out, girl. Kick your feet out. By the time you even get a chance to kick your feet out, you already up in the sky. And it was a lot of adrenaline running through my body, my head. But it was so beautiful. Like to see, I forgot where we flew from. If I find the video. Oh, if y'all want me to share the video, put it in the comments because I do have a copy of the video. Where it is, I don't know. But I could find it and I can show you guys my experience if you want to see it. But yeah, it was a great experience. Would I ever skydive again? Probably not. Because I feel like it's a one in a lifetime thing where you experience it and it's a memory that you hold for a long time. Right? So yeah, that was the greatest risk so far. Obviously aside from making this video, is jumping from a plane and going skydiving. So yeah, you guys, so those were just 10 quick questions, 10 get to know me questions. Because again, a lot of my videos, I just have like a voiceover. So you don't really get to see the name behind the face. I probably have a picture up there somewhere as like maybe my display image or my logo or something. But this is me. I'm Janitha. If you are subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing, for, holding it down while you didn't even know who I was or how I looked. But for those of you, if this is your first video, you're just seeing me, please like, comment, subscribe. I asked a couple questions in this video. I really want to, interact and engage with my subscribers, with everyone really. So yeah, so that pretty much concludes this video. I appreciate you. So that pretty much concludes the video. Too much wine. Just kidding. But yeah, that pretty much completes the video. I thank you guys so much for, watching, taking the time out of your day to watch me just talk and eat on camera. This is very new to me. I'm really trying to do better to be consistent on my YouTube channel. But this video really is for my subscribers and my future subscribers to just kind of get to know me, to see me. And yeah, like we're going to do more videos. If y'all want more mukbangs, I don't really know how to pronounce it, so don't hurt me. But if you want any more of these videos, that's fine. I plan on doing a lot more cooking videos. So if anything that you want to see me cook on my channel, let me know. Any beauty. I don't really do makeup. Y'all, I'm super basic. I put on concealer, foundation, eyeliner, probably a little eyeshadow, and call it a day. I rock my wigs. I'm natural underneath here. So I mean, if you want me to post some type of beauty videos, I can, but it's probably gonna be mostly food and a lot of maybe discussions. As I kind of talked about earlier in my video, which I didn't think I was gonna talk about. I'm gonna be talking about like a lot of like important things and things that we should probably talk about more in our communities. Well, in the African American community, such as, you know, mental health, grief, depression, anxiety, family, relationships. I do want to talk about a lot of, because I like to talk. So I do want to talk about stuff like that. That way, just at the end of the day, I'm kind of like giving you guys a little bit of glimpse of me and who I am. And at the same time, while interacting with you all, I get to know a little bit of you guys as well. And at the end of the day, we just build like a, you know, a safe, judgment free YouTube community, because that's what I'm all about. You know, it's a no judgment zone around these parts. Okay. So yeah, so I enjoyed making this video. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous, but I feel better now. And so yeah, I will catch you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.